Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. Peoples-Jones returning. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
His throw incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
2 yards.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
12.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He was brought down by Avery Williamson. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
To throw, Mayfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
To
Rashard Higgins there to make the grab. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner.
Number 30.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
He'll get this to Conner underneath. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll run with the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
The ball carrier.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Browns 6, Steelers nothing.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. On the counter, it's Conner. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They run the counter. Conner. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Right back to Conner here on 1st. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
play fake to Conner. Now Roethlisberger. Ebron's got it. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will hand to Conner. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up
on 2nd down. It's Conner. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On third down, Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Peoples-Jones returning. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Third and long for Mayfield. Forced out to his left. Going deep here for Landry. And that is incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
So on 4th down, here's the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen, to punt for the Browns. Yards that time on the punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run with Samuels. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. Well, that late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
The Browns drive about to get started. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
He's going to look deep now for Landry. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was looking for Landry that time, and it's 3rd and 4. Steelers a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Again, a run with Conner. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Ben going to give this one to Conner. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Conner again. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LREs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I just say that.
Trying to power it ahead with Watt. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They run with Connor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
He's brought down.
Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run here with Connor. Taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner, 30 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle to Beckham. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
First down.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They'll give it to Chubb, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Browns move back within a couple of the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it, and he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. This is Connor. Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He's coming. We got double up.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he will have a Steelers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10 is Connor. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The tackle.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he connects with Ebron. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Samuels. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
He was taken down.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They go play action with Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. The 30, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They'd seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run. read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Terrence Mitchell right there on the coverage. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. Open man. Smith-Schuster. It's complete. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
The 27-yard line.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.